Northern Paiute language, lesson 24. Hanoteneme, hanoteneme, hanoteneme means of which people, from which place. Both are implied, people and place, in this question. Hanoteneme. Third person context we're going over this time. Remember, third person is someone other than you and I. So thinking of all of this good Nimudip and all the different places. Now, they're not all listed here. They're not all listed. And so sometimes there's more listings within each little place. Like say over here where you got Tesigete, which could be over by Spanish Springs and Reno. You start going up the Truckee River and they're called Parizidika. Or you go a little north up here by Doyle or by Sierra Valley and they'd be called Awagodika, or possibly Paguidika. And then we're up here around Honey Lake and Susanville is Waradika. And there could be very more specific area names within wherever you are, like Kudzubi. You also have this Piaga, like over by Mammoth area, Piagadika. And so just as you get to know your own area, those things will make more sense. We're talking about people in the third person context. So number one, Hanoteneme Ishu. Hanoteneme Ishu. Of which place people is this one of? Hanoteneme Ishunana. Hanoteneme Ishunana. Of which people is this man of? Hanoteneme Ishumogotni. Hanoteneme Ishumogotni. Of which people is this woman of? Yes, just to review some of these. Number one, Kudzabidekare. That's one that is of the Mono Lake area. Number two, Pogairekare. One that is of, or a sunflower seed eater, one from around Bridgeport, Sonora Junction area. Number three, Onabidekare. A salt eater from the area of Topaz, Colville, Antelope Valley, Holbrook, and TRE. Number four, Wiadikare, an acorn eater, one that is from the areas of Yosemite, of Hetch Hetchy, and over by Pinecrest. Number five, Pozidadikare, wild clover eater from Desert Creek up through Sweetwater areas. Number six, Paguidikare, a fish eater from the vicinity of Hawthorne. Seven, Agaidikare, trout eater, one from the area north Walker Lake, Schurz. Number eight, Tabuzidikare, one that eats grass nuts from the area of Mason Valley and Smith Valley. Number nine, Kamudikare, one that eats jackrabbits from the Dayton, Carson, Mound House, Silver Springs areas. Number 10, Toidikare, and that's tule eaters from up around Fallon. 11, Koyuidikare, that's black suckerfish eaters from up Pyramid Lake, Truckee Rivers. 12, Waradikare, people that eat wara up by around Susanville, Honey Lake. 13, Kubadikare, prairie dog eaters from up around Lovelocks. 14, Kididikare, groundhog, one that's a groundhog eater from up around Cedarville, Fort Bidwell. 15, Wadikare, that's grass seed eaters from around Fletcher, Witchman's, and 9 Mile Ranch. 16, Ozabidikare, that's salt, seltzer, some kind of salt anyway, eaters. And that's from where used to be Indians out by Mina and Looning and Coaldale and Tonopah, Ozabidikare. 17, Parizidikare. That could be those Indians up along Truckee River up toward Donner. Number 18, Piagadikare, caterpillar eaters from over by up in the Bull Pines between June Lake, Mammoth Mountain. 19, Saidikari, that's cattail eaters from up by Washoe Lake, Virginia City, possibly even. 20, Totoidikari, black tule eaters from up around the swamps of Carson Valley, around Genoa, Gardnerville, Carson City. 21, Awagodikkari, that's the suckerfish eaters from up around Doyle, Sierra Valley, possibly. 22, Mahavitadikkari. This is another name of, or Mahavita, it's a plant known as blue dicks, wild hyacinth. And this was the Indians up around, sometimes around Sweetwater. They were also called Mahavitadikkari, as well as Bridgeport. 23, Yabarikkari. Yabarikkari. This is also sweet potato eaters. There was a band of these people over by Bridgeport as well, up by Conway Summit, Yabarikkari. But just a lot of little names in between the major names. 24, Tuipaguidikari. Tuipaguidikari. And that's the chub eaters. Some of these were also known around Antelope Valley and even over by on the Carson River, Tuipaguidikari, chub eaters. 25, Wadikkari. Wadikkari. And that was another band of Indians that was eating grass, Great Basin wild rye. And that was down by another group down by Sweetwater. But yes, keep in mind that this is not a complete list. There are many, many more traditional place band names. So deka, de, dekade. De on the end of a verb means one that is, does, or is of, etc. Wade, just reviewing the place. Wade, one of a certain place, versus wait, at, is, or of a certain place. The de. Okay, de is the verb suffix, one that does the verb. Tekade, one that eats. Nanyade, one that is called. Yaruade, one that talks, speaks. So what I want to show is that this is usually used in third person context. Tekade, one that eats, other than you or I. Nanyade, so like I say, ne Joseph, me nania. But if I'm talking about Bob, I say su Bob, me naniade, naniade, one that is called, named. Yaruade, su nana bija yaruade, that man talks good. So in third person context, usually. Okay, yesh, let's get a little action now. Hanoteneme ishu, ... Okay. Hanoteneme ishu nana. Hanoteneme ishu nana. Ishu nana onabidikkari. Onabidikkari. Hanoteneme ishu mogotni. Su mogotni pogaidikkari. Pogaidikkari. Hanoteneme ishu tuibitsi. Hanoteneme ishu tuibitsi. Su tuibitsi pitanakwati. Hanoteneme ishu serum. Ishu serum hanoteneme kudabidikkari. Sunatse hanoteneme. Oh, sunatse atabuzidikkari. Hanoteneme ishutsia. Ishutsia agaidikkari. Agaidikkari. Hanoteneme ishu purinana. Ishu purinana hanoteneme. Oh, kamadikkari. Kamadikkari. Ishu magotni hanoteneme. So guyuidikkari. Guyuidikkari. Hanoteneme ishu waitse. Ishu waitse hanoteneme. Oh, erittiribawete ishu waitse. Ishu biawavi bono hanoteneme. Wiadikkari. Wiadikkari. Ishu biawavi. So waitse yesh hanoteneme. Ishu waitse waradikkari. Ishu tubizotni bono hanoteneme. Oh, ishu tubizotni. Opposita dikkari. Opposita dikkari. When identifying the third person, we use ishu, this one. Once the third person is identified, we may use the su. Su. So you hear that. the ishu turns into su, the person. Ishu is this one person or thing. Su is the one in question, the one we are talking about, third person. Examples, one. Now just contrast these. This one is a salt eater. Ishu onabidekare. Number two, a sunflower eater. This one is hogairekare, ishu. Notice how these can go in the front or the back. Number three, this woman is a trout eater. Ishu mogotni agairekare. Ishu mogotni agairekare. The woman is a trout eater. Sumogotni agairekare. Sumogotni agairekare. This woman, the woman. Number five, a trout eater. This woman is agairekare. Ishu mogotni. Agairekare. Ishu mogotni. So ishu mogotni can go before or at the end of. It just changes how you say it. This woman is a trout eater versus a trout eater. This woman is. Sumogotni, the woman. This man is a wara eater. Ishunana wara rekare. Ishunana wara rekare. 7. The man is a wara eater. Sunana wara rekare. Sunana wara rekare. 8. A wara eater. This man is wara rekare. Ishunana. Wara rekare. Ishunana. Number 9, this old woman is a tabusi eater. Ishu tubizotni, tabusi de kare. Ishu tubizotni, tabusi de kare. 10, the old woman is a tabusi eater. Sutubizotni, tabusi de kare. Sutubizotni, tabusi de kare. 11, a tabusi eater, the old woman is. Tabusi de kare. Ishu magotni. Or no, sutubizotni. Correction on that one. A tabusi eater, the old woman is. Tabusi de kare, sutubizotni. Tabusi de kare, sutubizotni. Su, the. Number 12, this old man is a kuyui eater. Ishu wa it, kuyui de kare. Ishu wa it, kuyui de kare. 13, the old man is a kuyui eater. Suwa it, kuyui de kare. Suwa it, kuyui de kare. 14, a kuyui eater, this old man is. Kuyui de kare, ishu wa it. Kuyui de kare, ishu wa it. Let's keep on rolling. Hanoteneme, ishu nana. Hanoteneme, ishu nana. Oh, ishu nana, kodabi de kare. Ishu nana, kodabi de kare. Yesh. Hanoteneme ishutubizotni. Hanoteneme ishutubizotni. Well, this isn't a tubizotni, and this isn't a tubizotni, and that's not a tubizotni, so it must be this one. Ishutubizotni, wiyarekare. Ishutubizotni, wiyarekare. Yesh, suwait. Hanoteneme suwait. Hanoteneme suwait. Well, this isn't a wa'itz, and that's not a wa'itz. Oh, this is the wa'itz. Ishu wa'itz pogaideka, or ishu wa'itz pogaidekade, but pogaidekade. Yes, ishu magotni bono. Hanoteneme. Hanoteneme ishu magotni. Ishu magotni. Onabi dekade. Ishu magotni. Onabi dekade. She's from Topadzi's camp. Topaz, Onavi de Kare. So let's contrast a little bit of this Ishu and Su a little more. So I could say Ishu wa'it pogai de Kare, meaning this old man is a sunflower seed eater. Or I say Su wa'it, the old man. Su wa'it pogai de Kare. The old man is a sunflower seed eater. So let's just really get these down in our craw a little bit. Okay, ishu tubizotni. means this old woman. Ishu tubizotne wiyadikare. This old woman is an acorn eater. Oh, noitzi tubizotne. Or we can say, su tubizotne wiyadikare. Su tubizotne, the old woman, wiyadikare, is an acorn eater. Ishu tubizotne, this old woman. Su tubizotne, the old woman. Oh, noitzi. Yesh, Ishunana, this man. Ishunana kudzabi dekare. This man is a kudzabi eater. Or we can say, Sunana, the man. Sunana kudzabi dekare. Sunana kudzabi dekare. The man is a kudzabi eater. Yesh, sumogotni. Ishumogotni, this woman. Ishumogotni onabi dekare. This woman is a salt eater. Or sumogotni onabi dekare. Sumogotni onabi dekare. The woman is a salt eater. End of lesson 24.